Ha ha, Pops. We got my Steelers, baby. I popped some good little stuff last week. Not really much. Y'all can go check out the video. I was surprised my Steelers got the job done against Indianapolis, but I was happy with it. We seemed to not shut down the main problem with the Chargers, Dad, which was Justin Herbert. Didn't seem to get anything going on offense, Dad. My team has no offense. We have no establishment. We do not know what we want to do. Where A-Rod's having wide open passes, missing wide open opportunities, big opportunities that can just make the world go around for us with DK Metcalf early. Nope, we don't get that. Okay. And then there's a couple more throughout the game, and then, toward the end of the game, and it's just like, wish we could have those. But I know A-Rod's going to get right. I'm not worried about that. Let's just get to the playoffs and then play off A-Rod there. Discount, double check. We need all of that, okay? Fellas, wide receivers. I love y'all. But Roman Wilson, Calvin Austin, one of y'all got to figure out what y'all want to do. Y'all trying to play on this team or not? Y'all trying to get money or not? Y'all trying to help us go to the playoffs or no? What's up? What's going on? We need a number 2. DK needs some help. He's not asking for much. But, y'all got him begging. He's seeing true double team. Just like Megatron did. That's tough. It's a long day. Scratch your head. Good luck. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, Pittsburgh, we need to find an identity before we get to the playoffs, please. Because if we do not find an identity before we get to the playoffs, it's going to be struggles. Pops and I have been talking about it all season. We've been talking about it on the pod. It's the one thing that scares me when it comes to the Pittsburgh Steelers and my team. We have no identity on offense, and we're really looking for Caleb Johnson to be able to do something at running back, but we also need to give him some opportunities and some touches. Let's give Caleb Johnson the opportunity to just go beat a guy one time. Let's see what that looks like right now. Let's see if we can get a new spark. I'm not mad at what Warren's doing. Warren played great. But let's see if we can just get another spark going. And it's like, okay, cool. Warren, come in, do your thing. Okay, cool. Caleb feel good now. Now we know Caleb's going to come back in at some point. Might come in for a block here and there, whatever the case is. But we know we got his juices flowing. Right? Let's hit Calvin on the early one. Let's get the hams warmed up or something. Let's get a zig route or something. Just something for Roman Wilson if we need. Let's just get the ball moving, okay? Please. Let's get these guys comfortable because it's tough when you're watching a really good team underperform like multiple times in different ways, but in the same overall consistency. And the main problem is, though, the offense. We just don't got no establishment there on what we're going to do and how we're going to be able to score points and be able to compete with any of these high power and offenses in the AFC, because there's a lot of them. And if we think that we're going to be able to compete with all of these teams strictly off of the defense that we're playing right now, man, I'm assuming we're gonna tighten it up and get a lot better. We're gonna still have to put up some points, and we can't leave it all on Chris Boswell to, go 4 for 4. That I don't know if that's gonna get it done every time. So to my Steelers fans, let me know what you think about what I gotta say down in the comments. We can chop it up. Let me know how you think we can fix this problem, cause I got a few ideas, but I want to see how this week goes. I want to see how this week plays out, and then we're gonna dive into Pittsburgh's offense real heavy next week, and then we'll go from there. I think the defense looks shaky in certain moments, but the defense doesn't look like it's getting away from us. So I think that we can manage. The offense it needs some work. It needs some work. Coach T, coach him up, baby. Coach him up. We got faith in you, big dog. Steeler Nation, I love y'all, baby. And yeah, I gotta get to the next segment because Steelers got me sad. I know I gotta talk about the Chargers though. I know I do, man. Justin Herbert looks great. Shout out to Jay Herb, man. Omar Hampton, I believe, is coming back next week. I know. Chargers fans ready for that. But then Vidal, oh my goodness, playing phenomenal. Make sure you go back on the podcast when we did the rookie rankings, and Pops and I had him very high in our rankings, but we didn't know if he'd ever get like playing time, and he didn't really get much playing time. And then when he did get playing time, shit, he's better than what we thought he'd be. So now you got Hampton, and now you got Vidal and his motors moving. Ooh, that might be something dangerous over there for the Chargers. So I'm definitely worried about that. With all of their offensive weapons, and Keenan Allen just being a force to be reckoned with in the playoffs. Khalil Mack. It's Derwin, I'm not forgetting about you, but it's a nice squad over there in LA. I like what they're doing. Their defense is playing well enough to keep them where they should be. And I think if Harbaugh opens up Herbert just a little bit more, I think the value there increases a lot for the Chargers. But shout out to them. Great win. They played a great game. And yeah, fellas, let's tighten it up. Let's get right. Subscribe to the Juiice and Pops Show